the sound guys get one of the microphones from the other side of the fence?
Yeah, from next door.
Problems with live broadcasting.
People were expecting fireworks.
Let's try again. Is that any improvement now? Still shakes. Take one of the microphones from this side.
Yeah. Check this before. So run through. Someone's head's going to roll. Someone's threatening for their job right now.
It's about to carry on, fellas. Steps out properly.
Well, we're going to have to, sorry about this, but we'll have to carry on regardless. You're going to hear from that side, and presumably we'll be doing one-on-ones afterwards. But I think, Gareth, you were in the chair, weren't you? What was the question? Here we go. Can you hear that one? Is that any good? Right, now we are working. Right. Okay, here we go again. What was the question, Gareth?
Yeah, no better.
What happens when the two of you meet after the fight?
I'm genuinely not thinking about leaving, kissing, cuddling after the fight's going. It's seek and destroy it on the night. Whatever happens after that, you know, as far as I'm concerned, there was a beef beforehand. I settled it in Germany. He didn't quite get that memo, so he wants to do it and get paid for it. So once I do it again, I assume that that'll be it. You know, beat him up twice, and that's it. You can say, okay, you're a better man, and we can go about our lives. But whether he accepts that or not is that's him.
Same question for Dereck as well. He's got a microphone.
Go on, can you hear me? David's talking a lot, and it's fine. I just hope that he's ready to go where I want to go, because I don't want no excuses after the fight. I never give excuses when I lose the fight, and I know for a fact I'm definitely not losing this one. We'll just have to wait and see after the fight what David Haye has to come out and say.
Frank, with WBO and WBA recognition, is there a likelihood we might have an American referee for the main event?
The officials haven't been appointed yet, but I suspect that'll be done within the next week or so. They've got to be agreed by all parties. I'm quite sure there won't be a problem.
No, I think there was a problem. Is it possible that an American...
There may be an American referee, and I'm sure there'll be some British officials.
In spite of the edicts from the border control.
Well, the border control, border control on one, I think the original press statement that everybody will be deemed to have their license and backtrack. And we'll see what happens. But there are people who want to work. A lot of people who want to work and won't be able to get them.
There's a couple of retired, so far as the British Boxing Border Control referees, still in action refereeing on the continent. Mickey Vann, Paul Thomas. You know, although they're past the age of 65, they're both still fit guys, and they presumably be come into the equation.
That's up to
strong, what we would call a strong referee.
Well, I'm sure Luxembourg will insist on that. At the end of the day, that could be a proper bona fide and recognised official. No one any, this is a fight that's under all media spotlight, and I can think of any fight for a long time in this country. And obviously, we want to make sure that all the officials involved can do the job. And the fighters their welfare is paramount.
Colin, there's another chap down here. It's 3 along from it, so.
Yeah, I'm David Dereck. I'm coming from German television, and the press conference from February is still a big story in Germany. You can imagine. And now the Chichos are really hard criticizing that this fight is going to happen. What are you saying to this? And the other question is also to both fighters. Vladimir Klitschko now is fighting a guy, Tony Thompson. What do you think? Is it a world-class fight?
Before they answer, let me just say something. David Hayes Camp had a contract from the Clevelands in their hand to fight in September. I believe that's right, I'm sure that was mentioned. So there was no problem with David Hayes fighting one of the Clevelands in September. They sent the contract, so I don't know what's happening between. And if you look at the footage of what happened in Germany, they were applauding it. You see that on TV, they were applauding it, so they were happy with what was going on. As regarding what they think, didn't they promote some fights in Germany outside the German Federation with the German GPO? They've done two shows, to my knowledge, outside of the German Federation. Is that correct? There is 2 fights which were nothing to do with the German Boxing Federation, but to do with another organisation. So, at the end of the day, who cares where they are with it? This fight's going on, and I'm sure you could bet your boots on it. The winner of this fight, they will want to fight.
Can I just have a comment from the fighters? David?
Yeah, Vladimir's fighting Tony Thompson. Here we go. Yeah, Vladimir's fighting Tony Thompson. I think the mic doesn't want to hear that. Apparently I've heard that Vitali's fighting Jimmy Carr or some fellow like that. And that's it. They don't want this fight to take place because all it would do is take away publicity from their fight. No one's talking about their fights. People are only talking about this fight, and they don't know how to deal with that. They don't want anyone else in heavyweight division earning money and getting publicity, and they'll try to do whatever they can to try to sort of shun this event. But people want to see this. People don't really want to see what they do at this moment in time.
So what do you think about Tony Thompson? It's a world-class fight.
He's a good guy. I think I've actually had him over here for sparring for Fort Audley. He's a nice guy. He had to go the first time round and came short. I think he had a bad knee for that fight, he said. So if he's 100% healthy, you never know. Big guy, he's throwing big shots. He's awkward, he's tall, he's southpaw. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a similar result to the first time round. It was an unentertaining type of fight. But the type of fight that Vladimir enjoys, fighting somebody he's already beaten. So I won't be a stand up late to watch it.
For once, I'm going to have to agree with David. He's actually right. The problem with we have to K2 promotion is they always have to slate everybody off, but they don't say themselves because they always think they're doing the best thing for boxing, but really and truly they're not doing anything the best thing for boxing. They're just killing the sport because from the time you fight them, they already disrupted you, from the contract, from your hands are getting wrapped, from where they're trying to put you in wherever they invite you to fight. So you know what? 2 fingers to them anyway.
One thing for sure, in Germany, is it Bild, the newspaper Bild?
Yeah,
didn't they do a online poll with their readers because they are being put up to fight? 26,000 people online bothered to vote. 74% of people said they didn't see it.
So nobody is broadcasting in Germany this time.
They will be.
Yeah. The smart one.
It won't be ARD because they didn't listen to the readers.
I had the misfortune to commentate on that last Klitschko Thompson fight, and it was dire. It was a one-sided beating, and Thompson was never going to win that fight. It was written from word go how that fight was going to finish. To actually have it on again, I just don't see that makes competitive sense. The important thing about this fight is that you look at it and you can make a coherent argument either way. Klitschko against Thompson, you know now who's going to win. That is it's just an exhibition. True?
Yeah,
He's being diplomatic, but I tell you.
and no one wants to see that really. People want to see this. They want to see a cage, they want to see two guys who want to beat the hell out of each other. And that's what I'm planning to do.
Question for Dereck. Two opposite it feels the piano now. And the second one, you underdog this fight with the bookmakers. Do you think that value 30 to 5 underdog?
Can you repeat your question again?
It's quite, you know what, playing a piano is quite difficult, you know, you have to like moving the whole thing and stuff like that. It's quite difficult, and I give credit to all those guys who are doing it right now, because I went to this charity yesterday. It was a great enjoyment to go there, and the bookies are, you know, that's them, and you know, they're giving me what? 35. I don't know what that is. I don't gamble. What is it? It's good odds. Cool. That's why I'm good. I lay a bet on myself. First round.
Can I just broaden this for a second, just to the two guys sitting behind me, to Liam and Matthew, who are on this bill, which is supposedly, you know, kind of beyond the law of the British Boxing Board of Control, apparently. But here they are, they're here fighting as part of a big event. Can I ask you two guys what your thoughts are on actually taking part on such a major promotion? Who's going to have first go? Just pass. Can you pass the microphone back?
One.
Matthew Hall first.
Obviously, when you get the phone call to fight on a card like this, it's very hard to turn down with like even respect to the British Boxing Board of Control, contracted by Frank Warren. When Frank picks the phone up and says there's a fight there, we're in the fight industry, we're ready to fight, do you know what I mean? Plus we've got kids to feed and that, but even without that, no one would, only a fool would turn down an opportunity to fight on a bill as big as this.
Who do you think wins the fight as a matter of interest?
What's that?
Who do you think wins?
Who do you think wins? I think David Haye wins, to be honest with you, but you don't know that, you never know, do you? It's one of them. I got on that side of the fence and say it, just telling the truth.
Liam, what's your thoughts about being on this big bill at Upton Park?
Very similar to what Matt said, contracted to Frank Warren. I've got respect for the British Boxing Board of Control, but I've got family to feed and I'm a fighter, and they fight. That's what I do, I fight. Very similar.
And potentially one of the biggest nights of your sporting life, guys.
Yeah, true. It's like Matt said, it's a massive event, and we're watched by millions, I'm sure, around the world. And the tickets say, you know, speak for themselves. It's been sold out. So yeah, it's a fight. I'm a fighter.
Bring the farmy army down.
Yeah, they'll be there. Don't worry. We're gonna put the watches.
Any more from the floor?
This one's for Frank. They understand we've heard such, there's a lot of interest in the UK. Hear me now? Yeah. Or shout. Such a lot of interest in the UK around this fight. We know that. We talked about the interest in society in Germany. But what about worldwide interest? Are you able to fight around the world?
It's being broadcast in America by Evans. So that's big organisation like that. They show Klitschko fights, they show Carl Froch take fighters elsewhere.
And elsewhere, out of the country,
Yeah, different countries.
Frank, can I ask you another question? July the 2nd, the board called the appeals hearing for Dereck, the independent appeals hearing. Are you going to go and attend that hearing, or is that irrelevant now?
That's my decision as such, to the legal team, and they'll make an announcement on that due course.
Where are you with that at the moment, Dereck?
He's legal team here to discuss it later, so.
Thanks.
Okay, there's in the coffee, what's actually.com. I'm presuming that you are aware that this fight, the people that are going to come to see it, particularly the press, are not coming to praise Caesar. They're coming to bury two Caesars, and possibly three boxing. Therefore, you have a great responsibility to ensure that inside the ring, you behave independently, and outside the ring, like two gentlemen. You are boxing because your promoter, Dereck, he decided that you had a rough ride. And therefore, what he did, he put his money where his mouth is and made this fight possible. So therefore, you have an obligation to him as well. Much more you have an obligation to other boxers. So if you misbehave there, they will never get the chance to go against the establishment once again. And therefore that comes possibly a great incentive for you two people to do the right thing. If you don't do it, then it means that boxers in the future may have to accept exactly what the establishment tells them, and nothing more. The rest of my case.
I think putting that into a sentence is saying, I guess, do you feel that you have a responsibility to behave yourself before and during the fight?
You know, right now I am behaving myself. I tell you that now. After the fight, I will try to behave myself. In the ring, I'm not going to behave myself because there's two animals in the cage. I'm going to rock it out. You know, it's going to be fireworks. Everybody wants to watch this fight. You know, this is like a revolution. You know, this is like people in Libya saying, you know what, Gaddafi should go. This is me and David. You know, the fight has to happen. You know, because David he keeps talking. You know, he hit me. You know, because yes, he did land one on me. Fine. You know, fair dues to that. I took one. And even my trainer took one. He done the best thing for my training as well, because after he took one, he didn't eat for about at least a couple of weeks, so he lost a bit of weight, so it's in good shape. So that's the best diet he's ever been on. But you know what, we don't mind it, you know, we can laugh about it, it's fine. But what I say is, you know, it's going to be a great fight, and I would love my opponent to come out of the ring healthy and still operating the same way, same for me. And I just hope he's coming to fight, because I'm going to look for this sucker and I'm going to fuck him up.
David, on that last line, do you take on board what they were saying, what the guy was saying down there, that everybody around this has a responsibility to uphold some of the better virtues of boxing?
Yeah, in the ring, you know, I've never really done too much, you know, to break the law inside the ring, and even outside of it, you know. Whereas I've seen him bite people in the ring and do all kinds of madness, so I think people should put the spotlight on me, because I'm a constant professional inside and outside the ring. It's like a proven track history. I've been the polar opposite to that. So I think that you're right, we do need a strong referee, someone who will not stand for any fractures of the laws, bending the rules, whatever it may be. I think we need a strong referee who will, you know, penalise anybody who breaks the rules. You know, outside the ring, you know, you've seen what's happened. There's been a whole load of madness going on. But inside the ring, you know, you've got rules, and they have to be abided by. And I'm not trained to break any rules. I'll go out there and do what I always do. Healthy, good, strong. Looking forward to going out and doing the job.
Any more?
Frank, Riyadh Al Samurai, Daily Mail. There was some suggestion a couple of weeks back that there'd be legal action between you and the British Boxing Board. I was wondering if you could give an update on that.
I mentioned earlier, we've got a big meeting this afternoon with the lawyers who are here. And there are a lot of issues that have to be sorted out fairly soon from our end. We'll be making an announcement in the next few days.
Any more?
And we're all done?
Well, I guess as usual, opportunity for one-on-one interviews, presumably at either end of the room. David and